Oh yeah! Is this the best dev vlog ever? Well, I have my thoughts on it, and I'm talking about that in this video, including the full kit of Toad and these proposed changes to red stars. All of that is coming up right now, so let's go smash it!
ValleyFlyin.
What is up, Valley Maniacs? ValleyFlyin here. I am back. Welcome to the channel. I hope you are having a great weekend. And yes, I am making a video on the weekend. And the reason for that is last night's devlog. I enjoyed it so much, guys. Last week's devlog was, I think, the best devlog ever with amount of information, transparency. This devlog, even more transparency, even more information on some future plans for Marvel Strike Force. And it got me excited. And let me know what you think of this devlog when we're through. Let me know in the comments. But I am liking this. Let's go through all of the stuff line by line. But before we do that, I do want to mention some sponsors of this channel. BlueStacks, obviously, it is my emulator of choice. You guys have heard me talk about this so much on this channel, and there is a link that supports the channel down below. Also want to mention another game I am playing, Dragon Champions, a very fun game. There's a link that supports the channel there as well if you want to download that game. And there is a code. If you are a new player under level 15, you could use the code ValleyGift and you could get rewarded with a ton of stuff in the game. It'll help you level up faster. Good catch-up mechanic that they've implemented in that game. But boom, we are here to talk about Marvel Strike Force and this very impressive devlog, in my opinion. First thing that we started off with is the kit for Toad. Yes, the new member of the Brotherhood. A lot of synergy with the Blob. No kit on the Blob, so there's no numbers to this kit. So my impression here is without these damage numbers, without the actual numbers for some of these skills that he has, and obviously we don't know his speed and some of these other things, but initially I really think that he is a good character, and I hope whatever is going on with the boycott is finished by then, because this is a character I might want to be investing in for this game. Let's take a look at his basic. Tongue Lash. You're attacking the primary target for damage. You're applying offense down for 1 turn and slow for 2 turns. This is a pretty nice basic move. Slow for 2 turns on a basic, plus offense down. 2 very crippling debuffs for the enemies. So available on his basic. Acid Spray is his special move. Energy cost 2 out of 4, so not available on turn 1. You're attacking the primary target and adjacent targets for X amount of damage. We don't know the damage numbers, like I said, but he's a controller, so I'm not sure these damage numbers are going to be insane, off the charts huge. Each target has a negative effect, gets those effects prolonged by a duration of 1, so kind of like a mini version of Scarlet Witch. But this is not available on turn 1, so can't make use of any weird pairings like Mordo or anything like that. But very effective in that Brotherhood team with all of the debuffs, all of the negative effects that they have spread around. This is a big move. It is his ultimate leapfrog. Energy cost 4 out of 4, so this is available on turn 1. You're going to clear all negative effects from self. I'm not sure how many negative effects you would have on yourself, depending what teams you're going up against though, but on turn 1, and I'm expecting him to have a very fast speed. I'm expecting that. I don't know the speed numbers. That is one thing. That is one big question mark for this character, but yeah, with this big speed, I'm not sure if this he'll be clearing a lot of negative effects, but applying taunt and defense up to an allied blob. That is the blob synergy that we talked about. So if Toad's speed is so fast, and he's going to get a little more in the passive, we're going to talk about that, but if his speed is so fast, that is a very quick taunt for Blob, maybe reminiscent of Drax. But like I said, we will have to see what Toad's speed is. You're going to attack the primary target for X amount of damage. You're also clearing 2 positive effects, so that is good. Now, how much of these positive effects will you be able to clear? Not sure what his focus is going to be like, but it looks like they're going to gain a little more focus in his passive. We are going to skip ahead to that. All right, not skip ahead. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Chain to 4 to 5 adjacent targets for damage. To clear 2 positive effects on each target. Counterattacks breaks this chain, kind of like most counter attacks. The chains are broken, but this is a pretty big adjacent target attack, 4 to 5 adjacent targets. So yeah, this is a nice chain, nice opening move for Toad. I almost forgot his name. All right, if Blob is an ally, so more synergy with Blob, you're attacking the primary target and secondary targets for increased damage instead. This attack cannot be dodged or counter attacked. So getting more damage with that Blob synergy there. Now this is his passive, Amphibian Anatomy, dodge chance increased, not sure how much because there are no numbers yet. On spawn, increasing speed bar, that's good. And you're filling the speed bar per Brotherhood ally. So I am thinking he is going to be a very fast character. At least this ultimate is going to be coming up very, very quickly in this new Brotherhood team that they are proposing. Not sure what Blob's kit is yet, but if it is very similar or has some synergies like Toad's kit, I think this full Brotherhood team will be very, very good. He's getting a chance to gain assist now for each Brotherhood ally's turn. Every time the Brotherhood allies takes a turn, he has had a chance to get assist now. Again, we don't know the percentage. I'm guessing maybe 10, 20%. Maybe it's going to be up to like 50%. Could be something crazy like that. We will have to see on turn if a Brotherhood ally is taunting. So probably not going to happen on turn 1 for Toad because Juggernaut's a little slow, and it looks like Toad is going to be placing that taunt on the Blob. So probably turn 2 this is happening, but you're getting offense up to a maximum of 3 and a little extra focus in war for himself and the Brotherhood ally. So all in all, I think this is a very strong character. Kind of makes use of a lot of what the Brotherhood already does well with those negative effects. So I'm looking forward to seeing Blob, and this is a character that I am looking forward to. We will have to see his numbers, though. We don't know his speed. We don't know his damage numbers. We don't know any damage numbers on this kit, and we don't know his focus. Those are the question marks right there that would prevent Toad from being a bad character, but I think he's going to be a very good character. All right, Heroes Chapter 7. This came out a little bit before the blog post came out, and Black Widow, finally farmable. Colossus, finally farmable. I don't know why Black Widow took that long. I don't know why Colossus took that long either, but the first few missions, you could only use the city heroes. Now, I went in with my city heroes. I 2-starred that Black Widow node, and I'm probably not ever going to go back to that. My Black Widow's already at 7 stars, and there's no reason for me to rerun that node. So it's probably going to be sitting at 2 stars for a long time, unless it just gets super annoying for me. Now, this global missions, mission 4 to 6, what you get, or the global heroes that you could use in this mission, what you would get with that is those orange gears. So this is some good orange gear. There's some good purple gear in that spot as well. Did not 3-star this the first time I went around, but probably will go back to that because the gear is pretty important. Cosmic heroes, this is the big one. This is where Colossus is. I know there's a lot of end game players, late game players that don't really have Colossus built up. I was able to 3-star that one on the first time, and yeah, that's good because I need those Colossus shards. Now, the recommendations for the team, I know my characters were not at these recommended levels. Level 75, I don't think any of my characters will level 75, maybe level 71. If you level 74s, but none of my characters were at that level. 6 gold stars, I think most of mine were 7, so a little bit above this. 4 red stars, I don't think my characters all had 4 red stars. Gear tier 12, ability level 6664, and Stark Tech at 20%. So my characters were probably a little under this, maybe a little over in certain nodes, but let me know how you guys are doing on these hero chapters. What power level teams are you bringing in? Dark Dimension 3, we got a list of the rewards for Dark Dimension 3 data mine, and I think it was released as an in-game mail yesterday. So no character on that for Dark Dimension 3, guys, and I know a lot of people are disappointed. Personally, for me, I am not that disappointed. When I was on stream yesterday, I was talking about how when I was farming all those shards every single day, putting everything else in the game on hold to get that gear so I could get into Fear the Darkness Part 2 for Ultron, it was probably the least fun I've had in the game for that amount of time. Just grinding for Ultron, not working on too many other characters, just grinding those nodes and getting that gear for him. So If there was a meta character in here, I think that's what I would have to do just to kind of keep up. And there's not a meta character in this, so kind of happy, guys. Leap into the Microverse, celebrate February, extra rewards, extra shards, and Ant-Man and Wasp team up. So bring that event back. I think this is totally awesome for newer players. I don't think this affects the end game, maybe mid game too much, but for newer players, I think this is an awesome thing. Cupid Battlefield Blitzes. We're doing these. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. I think I'm going to unlock Cyclops probably later today and probably do a video on that, but it is what it is, guys. I think we're hoping for a little more player friendly thing, a little less RNG, but I think most players, if you play Blitz enough, you should unlock Cyclops with that. More City Heroes double shards, so it looks like we're getting that block party where you get a bunch of materials coming very soon. And we have some clarification. We kind of went over this in previous videos, so I'm not going to touch too much on this, but Red Star update. Now, this is the level of transparency that I am so happy with because of this blog post. So this is what the Red Stars are now. These are some of the proposed changes that they're testing. Now, this is not final. This may be what ends up being in the game. This may not be end up what's being in the game, but these are what is currently being tested, guys. And I love this. I love that even though this is not final, they're releasing this now, kind of get some feedback on what is happening. I think the more information that FoxNext communicates, good, bad, if we get that in advance, I think that the reaction will be so much more positive than if it's all stuff that's coming after the fact. So this ramp up of the Red Stars is something that they do want to address. Not sure what the final numbers are going to be. I don't even know if FoxNext knows what the final numbers are going to be at this point, but this is what they're working with now. And that kind of, it solves that ramp up issue of the ramping up so quickly at those last 2 star levels, and you don't really get anything for those early star levels. This solves that a little bit. The other big concern when Red Stars first came out, other than that ramp up, was the RNG nature, and it looks like they are going to start to add more events, add more gold and silver promotion credits in the MSF economy system, so make it a little easier to selectively rank up your characters. So I think that is a good thing. The more that you could remove RNG from this Red Star system that is so powerful in the game, the better. Now, big thing here, they are having flash events similar to the payday events, and the first one will require Wakandans. So guys, you can use your Wakandans. This ultimate raid team, they may not be the ultimate raid team, but you can use them to get some Red Star promotion credits or whatever they end up doing. So guys, that is the blog post. Like I said, I am very pleased with this in conjunction with a lot of changes that we're seeing in the game in the past week or so. So let me know, do you think this is going to be the standard operating procedure from now on? Do you think we're going to get this level of communication, this level of transparency? Personally, I am very happy with it, and I would be much in favor if this is what is going to be representative of what we're going to expect from the blog post from now on. If nothing else, this Fix MSF movement has given us more transparency from FoxNext, and that is something that I appreciate a lot. Good, bad, I like to know in advance. I like to know what they're thinking, but that is just me. Let me know what you guys think of this, guys. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash on that like button, subscribe to the channel, obviously, and join the notification squad so you can get notified anytime a new video goes on this channel. And I will see you guys next time. Check out some links that support the channel, BlueStacks, Dragon Champions, and I am on social media, so make sure you check me out there. Give me a Hulk fist bump. Happy Saturday. I will see you guys next time. ValleyFlyin out.